You should never underestimate the power of undergrad research. Whether you're seeking to gain some experience to bolster your applications for medical school and MD PhD programs, or seeking to get a coveted research assistant position, it's important to take the right steps towards these goals as soon as possible. And in this video, I'll discuss the importance of taking on undergrad research, how to find undergrad research positions, and how to send in your applications for undergrad research. Hi, I'm Natalie Stoberman and I'm an admissions associate here at BMO. Before we get started, subscribe on whatever social media channel that you're watching this on so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And if you'd like us to help you gain more experience for medical school, visit bmomedschool.com to schedule your free initial consultation. And FYI, check out the timestamps in the description of this video so you can navigate to the specific sections that you're interested in. Here's what we're going to cover: the importance of research for your undergrad, how to find research positions in your undergrad, and how to stand out in your undergrad research applications. And we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for your chance to win. And we also have the most effective tips to find undergrad research opportunities. And I'll talk more about that towards the end of the video, so make sure that you watch the whole thing. So let's get started. The importance of research for your undergrad. Undergrad research is certainly one of the ways to build up your medical school application and impress the admissions committees with your extracurriculars for medical school. However, it is also a chance to build up your professional skills and knowledge in the field of your interest. AdComs appreciate applicants with a research background because these students demonstrate interest in actively shaping medical and scientific progress. Since the undergrad research process is challenging and enriching, these students develop critical thinking skills and confidence to challenge the status quo. Research fosters patience and stamina, and it provides freedom to experiment and a space for constructive criticism. And if you're looking to gain research experience, don't limit your search to strictly medical positions. Pursue disciplines that interest you. Research skills can often be transferred to a variety of fields. Unique research experiences will also make you stand out in your medical school applications. And as you might already know, one of the most common medical school questions that you'll be asked is how you can contribute to the diversity of the incoming class. Research is your chance to add another unique experience to your application. Research experience is highly valued by some of the top medical schools in the world. For example, over 90% of Ivy League medical schools matriculants have research experience. And according to the latest data, 99% of Stanford Medical School matriculants have research and lab experience. Research is especially valuable if you're looking at MD PhD programs. To gain some research experience, many undergrad students start seeking research assistant positions early on in their educational careers. It's much easier to find research positions while you're still a student. And being on campus, taking courses, and being part of the student body exposes you to great opportunities that graduates may not have. So it's wise to try and gain research experience as early as you can. The earlier you are exposed to research, the earlier you will know if it's something that you'll like. How to find research positions in your undergrad. If you have little to no research experience, but want this for your medical school application or to be eligible to apply for a research position that you really want, here's some tips. Tip number 1. If you're out of school, finding out about research positions and opportunities is quite difficult. And oftentimes, research positions are not posted externally. Even within the institution, professors tend to select students that they have taught to help them in their research projects. With that said, there are things that you can do to search for these opportunities. One of the most common ways to find an undergrad research position is to email professors in the department that you would like to join as a researcher. Whether you're still a student or a graduate, explain in your email that you want to volunteer in the lab. Do not mention money. State clearly that you want to gain research experience. Without experience, a paying research position is almost impossible to get. So start to volunteer and see where it takes you. Tip number 2. If you don't have any undergrad research experience, Honesty may be your best policy. Be honest about being a student interested in gaining research experience, and that you'd be willing to learn whatever the principal investigator or professor wants to teach you. Not only will this show enthusiasm, but it will also guarantee to the PI that you're making a commitment and doing whatever it takes to get that research position. Tip number 3. If you live by a medical school, check out their affiliated medical centers. Each department at a teaching hospital may have their own research personnel, and you can inquire about research internships with them. It will most likely be an unpaid position, but it will allow you to jump into the research experience right away. While you're gaining experience, keep an eye out for more research opportunities if money's an issue. However, try to focus on getting the experience rather than making monetary gains from it. Tip number 4. If you do have clinical volunteering or shadowing experiences, think about reaching out to the physicians that you've worked with. Physicians are often involved in clinical research and may have opportunities for you to be a research volunteer with them. You must approach them professionally, as outlined above, with an email or phone call stating your interest in research and that you're willing to volunteer in any role that's available. How to stand out in your undergrad research applications. First and foremost, when you do find an undergrad research position, you must know exactly what the position entails, what expectations your potential colleagues will have of the new hire, and how this research position might develop in the future. Start by researching the institution or department that you're applying to. Research their programs, their research profile, and the research interests of their staff. Often you can find important information about the institution's latest research ranking and their research projects on their website. It could also be interesting to read reviews written by people who have worked in the institution to which you're applying to. Do take these with a grain of salt, but some of these reviews can give you some insights into the program's expectations. Another way to find out more information about the position is to contact the institution or department. There is usually someone who can answer your questions, such as an administrative assistant or recruiter, and they'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have about the job, the department, or the institution. Avoid asking specific questions that will be covered in an interview, such as how much does the job pay, as this will send the wrong impression that you're only interested in the position for the money. But calling to inquire about the job with enthusiasm may also make your name stand out among dozens of applicants for this position. When it's time to officially apply for the undergrad research position, you will likely need to prepare a cover letter, and you'll need to reflect on what makes you a unique candidate for this research position. So think about what may differentiate you from the competition and try to anticipate what other candidates may offer. What if you've not had the chance to gain research experience? Maybe you've had a limited amount of opportunities for research. Well, you can talk about this in your cover letter by expressing enthusiasm to be exposed to research. In this case, try to focus on your biggest successes and most relevant qualities. You might possess a qualification that would be highly relevant to this position even if you've never had a serious research experience. Have your abilities to multitask been praised by previous employers? Have you received awards for teaching excellence? Are you particularly skilled with technology and computer software? All of these qualities and accomplishments may help impress the reader, so try to market yourself, your skills, and qualifications in relation to the position, because you might have something that other applicants don't. Those are our tips to maximizing your undergrad research opportunities. Check out our blog to read more about how to gain experience with undergrad research. I've included the link in the description of this video for easy access. And if you'd like us to help you gain more experience for medical school, visit bmomedschool.com to schedule your free initial consultation. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And if you have any questions about this video that I didn't cover, let me know in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget that we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for your chance to win. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.